What is up, folks? Jeremy Brand here with a quick reaction to Gordon Ryan versus Nicky Rod at the UFC Fight Pass Invitational 3, which went down this evening on UFC Fight Pass. Holy crap. Gordon Ryan was expected to take on Vinny Magalhães in a rematch, but this one came about last second, yesterday, I believe, where Gordon Ryan was set to take on Vinny, and Nicky Rod was a last minute replacement. Came in, weighed in, and in the main event this evening, they went toe to toe. Well, not really toe to toe because Gordon pulled guard, and for the full 20 minutes, he was on his butt with Nicky trying to pass his guard, unable to get past the legs, unable to do a heck of a lot. Gordon elevated him a couple times to try and, create a scramble and get to the legs, but it didn't work out. And Nicky Rod got the body lock at one point to try to go for a body lock pass. Gordon pushed on the head, put his spine out of alignment, and was able to get back to that knee shield and not let Nicky Rod pass his guard. It went to overtime. Gordon took Nicky's back in the first round of overtime. Nicky escaped about 16, 17 seconds into the first overtime round. Then Nicky took Gordon's back, and Gordon escaped pretty quickly. I think it was about 14 seconds. The second overtime round, Gordon went on Nicky's back and held the position for the full 2 minutes, which was the maximum amount of ride time. And then Nicky took Gordon's back and lasted about 45, 50 seconds in that second round. Couldn't get anything significant. The third round, Gordon lasted, I'm not completely sure how long, but it wasn't as long as the second round, and he didn't get the submission. But in the third round of overtime for Nicky Rod on Gordon's back, he was able to lock in sort of a neck crank. It was over the chin. It wasn't necessarily under the neck, with about 5 or 6 seconds left in the overtime round. He had great ride time, the full 2 minutes. Gordon tapped after the 2-minute clock because he pointed at the clock. Not something you see Gordon do ever, is that tap, but time had run out, and at the end of the day, Gordon Ryan won via fastest escape time. I'm not sure if he's impressed with his performance. I'm sure we'll hear about it on his social media and whatnot later tonight or early tomorrow. He'll probably have Instagram stories out about it. But again, it was a last-minute replacement. He wanted Vinny in this match. He got Nicky. And at the end of the day, he ended up winning. So congrats to Gordon Ryan. Congrats to Nicky for getting in there. And also on this card, we had Bia Mesquita defeated Miesha Tate via submission in overtime. And the Absolute Tournament, Mason Fowler defeated Luke Griffith via fastest escape time in that one. Mason Fowler back on top. He's the Absolute Tournament champion at the UFC Fight Pass Invitational 3. If you want to check that out, it's over on UFC Fight Pass. Just search UFC Fight Pass Invitational. It probably shows up on the front page. But again, Gordon Ryan defeated Nicky Rodriguez via fastest escape time, which is not what anyone expected, especially since it was last-minute replacement. And we saw what Gordon did to Nicky at ADCC this year. Let me know what your thoughts were on this match in the comment section below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. It helps the channel out a ton. We just hit 25K, so click that subscribe button below if you haven't already. I will be here on Sunday for MMA Church. Once again, I'm Jeremy Brand. Thank you for watching.